Hey everybody, this is Sal, and today we are going to be doing another weapon review. Now today we are doing the Assault class once again, and the Assault Rifle will be the AEK-971. So now I really prefer to use this weapon on a close quarters map, such as Karg Island or Canals when you're playing Deathmatch, simply because this gun is just not designed for range, but up close it is deadly. The AEK boasts a ridiculously high fire rate of 900 rounds per minute. I believe that is actually the second highest in the game, rivaled by only the FAMAS. So because of this high fire rate, the damage per second on this gun is extremely high. So if you find yourself in a really tight spot, say you meet someone right in the middle of one of these containers, the damage per second is just almost outclasses every gun. So more often than not, when I had a guy get up in my face, I was able to take him down before he could kill me almost every time. So when you're playing something like Team Deathmatch, there's enemies everywhere, there's teammates everywhere, it's all chaos. So when you're able to take down guys very quickly at a very close range, that's highly advantageous. So just for that reason alone, I can definitely see myself choosing the AEK next time I go into a Team Deathmatch game. But of course, every gun does have its downsides. Now some guns have more than others. This one does seem fairly well rounded. One of the downsides I did notice about it was the high horizontal recoil, and I believe it's 0.5 left, 0.3 right. Those directions may be switched, but it is very high on the horizontal component. So because of this, a foregrip is a must for this weapon. Now the high rate of fire is really great for those close quarter engagements, but over any distance it is a bit of a detriment. While the vertical recoil isn't too intense, that high fire rate does mean you're going to have a lot of recoil happening, so I was having a bit of a hard time controlling that. Now that's definitely manageable, but overall this gun is definitely not suited to long range like it is to close. Not to mention that the spread of this gun is a tiny bit higher than the other assault rifles when you're zoomed in. So for the most part, I don't think I would pick this weapon on a large map at all. Now the reload time on this gun is alright, although it is not amazing. The AEK comes in at 2.65 seconds with a bullet chambered, and that goes all the way up to 3.72 seconds when the chamber is empty. Now that is almost 4 seconds. That is a very long time in Battlefield to be helpless. So say you're on a mid-sized map, you kill someone who's an intermediate distance away, 4 seconds to reload, that's not too bad. But the thing is, if you're using the AEK, chances are that you're going to be in close quarters more often than you are going to be in mid-range combat. So the fact that the AEK is generally a close quarters weapon and that it has a 4-second reload time are rather unfortunate. Now if you're used to the AEK and you've been using it for a while, you've probably gotten quite good at managing when you reload. The problem is that most assault rifles have a quicker reload time, such as the M16 and the M416. So now take a player such as myself who really likes those weapons and who is used to the faster reload time. When you switch to a weapon like the AEK, that long reload time can be something you're not used to, and you can get yourself stuck in a lot of unfortunate situations. So the extra reload time is definitely something that can be overcome, it just takes a bit of practice. So say for example you still have 15 bullets left, hold that reload, because you want to find yourself in a really safe situation before you reload. As far as attachments go, I mentioned previously that the foregrip would be a good addition to this gun. That is because of the high horizontal recoil. Now that will increase your bullet spread, but as I said, this is generally a close quarters gun, so that bullet spread isn't going to be as big of a deal. I also do really like the heavy barrel on this gun, but I was playing some Team Deathmatch and I wanted to try out the suppressor just because in Team Deathmatch, everyone's on the radar and everyone is running towards those little red dots, so I just wanted to add some survivability to my gameplay. Now as far as sights go, I am of the belief that the player should choose a sight that best suits them. There's no real math to it, a sight won't add damage or add accuracy, they're really just preference. But with that being said, I do prefer the Cobra sight on this weapon. So all in all, the AEK-971 is a very potent close quarters weapon. Although it's not as strong at distance, it is an extremely effective weapon for close quarter maps. So, should you go try the AEK in a close quarters map? Yes, I highly recommend this weapon for close quarters. The kill times of this weapon are really fast and overall it's just really fun to play. So everyone, this has been Asal with my review of the AEK-971 Assault Rifle. If you've liked this video, you can like it, you can leave a comment, and I would also really appreciate it if you could subscribe. On the next page there'll be some music and a red and white button. If you could click that, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much guys, and I will see you around in my next video.